Like obviously you see like, you was at Wardstone and Hayes and then Hillington. Like where do you think you played your best football?
Harefield United.
Okay.
Harefield United. I'll be honest, the level wasn't great, but you have to beat who is in front of you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't care what level it is, the record that we did, it's not been spoken about enough.
Yeah.
So 38 games in a season, yeah?
Yeah.
Whole season undefeated.
That's crazy.
136, drew 2.
Wow. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
That's mad. So I've gone back into centre midfield. Got player of the year.
Yeah.
26 goals. And yeah, I'd say that's my favourite season where I was enjoying it as well. Yeah. Injury free. The season before, I had a hernia.
Yeah.
And I just said, nah, this football thing might not be for me, you know.
Right.
And then I came back, and then we won the league. But that group of boys at Harefield was my favourite.
Right.
Just everything about it, the banter, the team nights out, and all of that. So that's probably my favourite season.
To be fair, I ain't unbeaten in any leagues, man. I don't care. I don't care what league it is. It could be Sunday league. If you go unbeaten,
nah, man.
Everything's got to go for you, you know.
Yeah. Nah,
to not lose a game.
Them tricky away games.
Do you get what I'm trying to say, Kerry? Like,
it's raining and all that.
I'll give you your Invincibles some credit.
This guy.
You're Arsenal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, big game tomorrow, man. Big game tomorrow.
Very big. In terms of going back to Chipstead now. So, where was Chipstead in terms of like your mental? Like, how were you mentally when you got to there? Because you're feeling like the man at Hillingdon. I'm assuming that the manager didn't go Chipstead.
No.
Yeah. So, what was the reason for the transition?
Just wanted something different.
Okay.
Just something different. Wasn't really that local, so I just wanted to meet some new people as well.
Yeah.
I was only there for a bit. Steve Bakes, good manager, good man.
Yeah.
Only stayed there for maybe a few months.
Okay.
And then I went to Harefield. But yeah, like I think I cut my football career short, man. I suffered. I did a podcast with my friend.
Okay.
He did a podcast, and then we was talking about this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I started to realise I'm suffering from depression.
Right.
And then that's when it all kicked in. Like, and then, that's when it all started, I'd say.
Is that at Chipstead, or you're going back to all of the things you're kind of uncovering, everything that you're going through, and you're like, raw, okay, wow, I'm suffering.
Like, as I'm getting older,
I'm
thinking to myself, nah, this Jamie Vardy, Ian Wright thing ain't happening for me.
Right.
Because I still think, really, I think mid-20s, you're supposed to say, maybe this might not happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think late 20s, 30s, I realised it's not happening. I think that was a bit late.
Do you think that was one of those ones where, like, that's where the decline started to come even more because you're realising more so now that it's not happening?
Yeah, 100%. And I'm seeing, you know, we'll get onto the mental health thing,
Yeah.
This probably the hardest part of my life because I didn't tell no one.
Yeah.
So it was like a hidden disability.
Yeah.
If you know me, I'm the life of the party. Like, if you go out to like a rave, you'll know I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm a dancer. I'm talking to all the women and all of that.
Yeah.
Like fresh trim, all of that.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm finished. You wouldn't, like, I'll party for a couple of hours, still gotta go home and have these thoughts. You know what I mean? What could have been, sort of thing. I was going through that for a few years, man. Very hard to mask that. That was until I did a podcast with my friend, which kind of made me realise, looking up the symptoms, and I said, oh, I think I'm one of these guys that's going through this. You know what I mean? And then I don't know what happened. Just a switch happened, and then I opened up.
Yeah.
So I told my family first, and my family are supportive with everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? Obviously, they were sad.
Yeah.
that I was feeling this way, but I had to big them up because I said we got a rapport, a relationship where I told you.
Yeah.
Because you could have been reading a note on the bed.
Yeah.
You could have been reading a note on the bed.
Yeah.
So I said, don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
Because look at the relationship that we got that I've told you. Do you know what I mean?
That's so big. That's so big.
Do you know what I mean?
That's so big.
So I've told my good friends, and I feel like these are the situations where you find out who your friends are.
Yeah.
It's all good, going to the parties, going on these holidays and all of that. But when the chips are down, you see who's really there for you. And obviously on here, I like to big them up as well.
Of course.
And the ones that accept my thanks, they'll know who they are. They'll know who was there for me when I needed them. So there was. So I went on a few holidays with some of my friends, and the analogy I use is I was literally burying my head in the sand.
Yeah.
I didn't need to go on these holidays.
Yeah.
I could have been saving money doing some other stuff. But I needed to get away to think. So we would do the usual thing, all inclusive, little 10-day joints, Dominican Republic, Mexico, all of that. And my boys would banter me. There's only like 3 of us that would go. Like always on the end of the trips, I always go away by myself. Like I'm on the beach just.
Yeah.
They always banter me like, why do you always do that? Like you're right, like Yeah. But they know now. But at that time, I'm talking myself out of removing myself from this world. I'm talking myself out of it. Do you know what I mean? Because the thoughts that I was having in my head, it was just kept on being repetitive. It was down. And I couldn't really take any more. Like I just didn't want to be here anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Can I ask if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but was there ever a thing of where the majority of the times that the reason why you'd go for the walks towards the back end of the holidays is because you knew you're coming back to England and coming back to the realization of everything's going to come and happen again?
Yeah, 100%. So basically getting my head out of the sand sort of thing. Like I'm like, I got to come back to this, man. You know what I mean?
I hear it completely.
And my thing was, I can say that actually. My coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So some people do drugs, alcohol. Yeah. Mine was women.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, football made me the man. Like I was valid. Like that was my validation sort of thing. So when that was removed, I thought, okay, I'm good at football, and I can get some women. You know what I mean. So to me, entertaining a woman or a woman liking me validated me. Like that was the void that I thought I needed. But in doing that, I could be potentially damaging them though. Do you know what I mean? In the long run. Yeah. And when I came to realization of that, I kind of stepped back. Yeah. And some of the women in question, I've actually reached back, apologized. Yeah. Because I was in a bad place. Yeah. And I used them for comfort.
That's big though. That's big.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Like we was talking about earlier, I went on a couple solo holidays. Yeah. And that helped me realize a lot of things about life in general. Yeah. What I was doing was I was so focused on what I didn't have, I wasn't focused on what I do have. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm at peace now. Yeah. I'm at peace. I'm here. I woke up this morning. So now I've started these like run clubs.